Hi, Jolene. Thanks for your email yesterday. I wanted to respond to that, and I was actually typing out a very long email, which I was about to send to you, and I realized that I tend to do a better job of communicating my purpose and mission over video than in writing. So I'm going to try and summarize this in a short 2-minute video, and then I'll include some links in the email as well. So first off, to answer your first question that you asked, about a little bit more information about our company. Sky Studios started 4 years ago when I left my engineering job to go into video production. And if you were to visit skystudios.com, this is our old website. It is still live and it is still technically a company, but we are pivoting completely away from what we were doing before, which was just general marketing for anyone. About a year ago, we decided to go down a dental marketing focus, which is actually where this modification of our logo came from. As we were diving into that, we acquired an oral surgeon, a dentist, and then started chatting and consulting with multiple other dentists. And in that time, we realized that dentists have very unique needs that are different than other companies that we were working with previously. And then after diving in more, in particular with Beaverton Oral Surgeons, our first oral surgeon client, we realized that dentists are more of a business to consumer type of business, whereas oral surgeons are business to business. They're trying to get their business from referrals. So they're trying to get their patients from referrals from dentists, which is a completely different marketing strategy than dentists who are largely trying to rank well in Google and get their patients that way. So that's a background of how we have evolved into where we are now. The thing about in this moment right now, we have a lot of things that are in the process. I know that's a common line that at least I've heard before. I don't know if you have. We say like, oh, the new website is getting launched, or we're working through this new thing. Like all of this is happening at this moment. So I just wanted to show some of this stuff to you. This is a Excel sheet of over 300 oral surgeons that we have contacted, cold called, and personally talked to in the last month, and you can see 312 or 313 oral surgeons that we've talked to. The other thing that I will include in this email as well is our white paper that is basically the culmination about of a month and a half of research and interviews with different oral surgeons that basically summarizes our approach to oral surgery marketing. And then the last thing that is getting developed as of yesterday, this is our mock-up of our new website, and this is going to be geared specifically towards oral surgery and answering all the questions that oral surgeons have regarding branding and advertising. And that leads to the final point, which is, so what services do we provide, or do we plan on providing to your members at the annual meeting? And that basically falls into one of two categories. We have branding and we have advertising. And in the branding category, you've got your typical, websites, videos, graphic design work and whatnot, which is very standard. But one thing I think that we're unique in is I have not seen any other company out there that takes the time and care to develop the brand around an oral surgeon practice. And then the other side of that is the advertising, which is your pay-per-click, SEO, SEM, and social media marketing and that sort of stuff. The reason why I feel that we are a great candidate to be at the annual meeting this year is because I believe that there are two main forces that are coming in and challenging private practice oral surgery clinics, and that is technology. And that's number one is technology, and the second one is corporate dentistry. And what those two things are doing to private practice oral surgery clinics, first of all, the technology that's developing is allowing general dentists to start doing more and more implants and extractions that previously were only done by oral surgeons. And in talking to these 300 oral surgeons, we've heard again and again that more and more of their referrals are being kept in-house. And the reason is because technology is changing. And the second big force that's coming in and affecting oral surgery businesses is the corporate dentistry world. And what they're doing is they're just hiring oral surgeons inside the corporate dental offices, and they're just keeping all those patients in the system. And I believe that the way that an oral surgeon combats those forces and prevents themselves from going out of business is by focusing on their brand, focusing on what makes them unique, and focusing on their extreme experience and additional years of school to get to the level that they are. But it doesn't end with just a nice website, and that's what a lot of companies right now are offering, is just website. What we are coming in and doing is training staff and helping everyone grow individually in the practice so that the practice as a whole can increase. And if I were to summarize this in one phrase, what we are doing is increasing and making the patient experience for the oral surgeon a better all-around experience for that patient. And that's what I think is going to allow oral surgeons to be successful. It's what allowed Beaverton oral surgeons to be successful with our first client. And at this point, we are going all in, 100%, everything that we have. We are developing content, videos, white papers, social media channels, and we are like, this is happening as we speak right now. So hopefully that is the information you're looking for. I would love to chat on the phone or send an email back and forth if you have any other questions. But that's the best I can do to summarize what we do and why I would like to be at the AAOMS annual meeting in October. So thank you very much, and you can see the other links in the email, and let me know if you have any other questions.